When I was a small kid, I think I just kind of came out of the womb a little anxious. Even when I was 4 or 5 years old, I was exhibiting anxious traits and was diagnosed with OCD and anxiety. My mom took me to a child psychiatrist. I think one of the first things they did was like, you should take these meds. And I tried them, and I think they weren't all that helpful, and so went off of them. I was always reluctant to go back. I love adventure, I love challenge, I love understanding myself, I love growing. And I know that can be helpful for a lot of folks, but to me the solution isn't like take this thing the rest of your life. There must be some reason I feel the way I do. And then it was discovering meditation and Buddhist philosophy. And then that mixing in the occasional psychedelic experience, which often reconnect me to myself, they show me who I am, they bring out a zest for life that I have when I'm the best version of myself. This intersection of meditation and psychedelics ended up becoming the thing I was most interested in life. I was an aerospace engineer before, and if I was to start an organization like this, it would be very firmly rooted in science.
Odyssey is a dedicated group of professional facilitators providing safe and legal psilocybin experiences. Some people come to Odyssey after years of being on some sort of a healing journey. Many people are coming after experiencing talk therapy to no avail.
They probably have a meditation practice, they've journaled, maybe they've tried medication, they've tried all these things. They've gone through a lot in life, they've had hard things happen to them, and they're looking for ways of moving beyond that are more natural, that are not things that are just gonna numb their symptoms.
And psilocybin has a really beautiful way of kind of opening the door to maybe what's underneath and really allowing us access to our bodies.
I often think of like our role as an organization is to be like a fire starter. That's like what I want Odyssey to be. I want us to be a place that people can come and they can have this experience, they can come roaring back to life, and then hopefully provide structure that they can carry that forward in their life.
Our retreat location here in Bend is surrounded by the Cascade Mountains. We're right in between the Three Sisters. Hundreds of acres of trees surrounding this spot, and the lodge itself is just incredibly beautiful and comfortable and warm.
It really evokes a sense of awe, and the fact that awe and wonder are so core to a beautiful psilocybin experience, to be in an environment that invokes that naturally is really, really special. We do a lot of exercises and practices to get people into that mindset of feeling safe with their surroundings, with each other, with the facilitators that they're with. We do a lot of group sharing. We discuss tools they'll need to navigate their journey. We do some breath work and meditative exercises. We do meals together.
When it's time for the psilocybin experience itself, we travel down to the Licensed Service Center. We have a brief, check-in, what's coming up for that person this morning. And when we're ready, we let the service center know. They'll bring in a tray with the psilocybin product. There are various methods of consumption. Some people will choose to eat the whole fruiting body mushroom. Some people will grind those up and consume it in a tea.
Everyone is laying down on a mattress, eye shades on, listening to music, and the bulk of it is spent inward. And the facilitators are there to hold space and to help people feel safe and comfortable through this. But people are really having their own experience. Like, our facilitators are not guiding them intentionally. Like, we are there to provide a very safe and loving and supportive structure for people to have their own journeys. And then the following day is a really important day. It's the start of the integration process. So there's a lot of intentionality put into that to get people connecting with their experience, kind of capturing some of that raw sensation and emotion while it's still fresh in their mind, because some people will be integrating experiences that they have their whole life. The personal highlight for me during our retreats is the next day, the group share, when people talk about their experiences, because that's when people are so raw and real and vulnerable, and they talk about just how meaningful the experience was. And there's almost always tears, and it's just one of the most beautiful moments of the whole thing.
Many people leave their experiences feeling like this has changed their lives. They feel more connected to themselves, they feel more alive, they feel more authentic, they feel more open and raw and vulnerable, oftentimes more connected to emotions and their body.
I never feel more proud of what Odyssey has become than when I hear when people are saying what that experience meant to them. It's a hard business in many, many, many ways. And then it's moments like that I'm like, yeah, that's why it's all worth it.